Hello again, YouTubers! Welcome back to the Daily Porygonian. We are here in Hulbury. So this is where we left off the last part number 5. This is part number 6, and today we will be finishing the fire gym. Alright, so here we are meeting Chairman Rose. He kind of told us to, or at least Oleana told us to meet Chairman Rose at this restaurant. And yeah, so basically the plan for this part number 6, is that we're gonna finish this. We're gonna head into Galar Mine number 2, and then on to Motostoke, where we will take on the fire gym, and of course claim our fire badge. So Rose is just gonna talk about Dynamax, and they're just gonna leave without even eating. So okay then, they're gonna go off. And Sonia doesn't happen to think Chairman Rose is of any help. TM79 Retaliate. Okay, put it in a bag. Retaliate. It's a pretty useful TM, I guess. Okay, so that is the restaurant. And here is Hop again. What does he want this time? Yep, okay, we have to go through Galar Mine number 2 regardless, so I'm gonna use the bike and let's head down. So, I believe the Isle of Armor is relatively, it's off the eastern shore of Galar, so we're pretty close to it right now. Okay, so we have here Bede, you again. So he's gonna come and challenge us, of course. Well, we're gonna take him down with our level 100 in Talion, so let's go. Alright, first up, his theme is actually pretty cool as well, Solosis. Okay, but generally, if I had to rank the 3 rivals theme, or at least theme songs or soundtracks, I would put Marnie as my favorite, followed by Bede, and then Hop is the lowest ranking one. Overall, I think the music and Sword and Shield got the Gathita. Okay, the music and Sword and Shield is pretty decent. So far, my favorite generation of music was Generation 6, which was of course X and Y, followed by, I think Generation 8 comes in second actually, and then Generation 5 after that. So if you've been watching like parts 1 to 5 and then now part 6, you would kind of get the idea that I really like Generation 5 and Generation 6. Yes, I do. I do like those generations the most, especially Generation 6. So okay, his last Pokemon, Ponyta, the Galarian variant, of course. We won't be seeing Galarian Ponyta in the wild in this game, unfortunately, because I'm using Sword, but we can always trade for it or participate in max raid battles to get that. Anyway, so Bede gives us his lead card, and he's gonna go off. Okay, so I'm actually gonna take on this guy here, simply because I don't think we can avoid him. Worker Francis. Okay, he's gonna send out Carkol. I think he only has 1 Pokemon, so that should be quick. Yeah, he only has 1 Pokemon, that's great. So Carkol is the evolved form of Roly-Poly, and it subsequently evolves into Colossal. This entire evolution line looks pretty gross, yeah, in my opinion. So over here we have Dusk Balls, so that's great. Gonna make use of that later. And over here you see these things in the ground. It's actually Galarian Stunfisk. So if you walk really close, yeah, you can see that. It just it's like those traps, like the jaw trap. Okay, we have Worker Yvonne here. She's gonna send out Rock and Rolla. I'm gonna try to speed through this quicker because I want to finish this in 20 minutes. but so far we are 5 minutes in, so it's gonna take a while. But we're gonna go as fast as possible. She's gonna send out Timber. So Timber, yeah, and this is the last one for her, so that's great as well. You know, I really wonder if Sword is way more popular than Shield, or if it is just like, you know, 60-40 majority. So comment in the box below, do you have Pokemon Sword, or do you have Pokemon Shield, or do you have both, or do you not have Pokemon Sword or Shield and are not interested in playing the game? So yeah, comment in the box below. Okay, we have Team Yell here. These guys are really annoying, and I think that, could you imagine if they had like Team Flare Grunts in this region? That would be pretty cool. Or like even Team Plasma. Even Team Galactic. I've never actually played a game with Team Galactic in it because, well, I thought the DS games were, or at least Gen 4 games were, not my cup of tea in the terms of like the quality. I still played Gen 5 because I liked the concept of Gen 5, but it was a pain to play through, you know, the DS style games. So it's the thing about, you know, every generation Pokemon progresses a little bit more. In fact, Generation 6 was a real leap, right? From 2D to 3D. It didn't just go from 2D to 3D. It went from, you know, those kind of like little Game Boy style games all the way up to, you know, 3D. So it was a big deal. And of course now we have even higher quality graphics. Whether the animations are perfect or not is up to you. But yeah, I think obviously Generation 8 is, in terms of quality, it's probably up there, like you know, the actual quality, because, you know, you really can't compete, right, if you have this kind of 3D style game versus something you have on the DS. So it's just not comparable, and this is naturally better. But of course, content wise, you know, there are plenty of games that did a better job, I feel. I didn't really like the post-game, which we will be going through later. It may be parts 10, 11, 12, somewhere there. Yes, okay, Team Yell, get out of the way, please. I need to go get my third gym badge. Okay, so, yeah, they'll leave quietly. Okay, and then we're gonna continue. So over here, oh man, the Wimpod just popped up. No worries, I'll just skip that. I already have completed the Pokédex on my main user, and I have like 5 other user accounts where I've played through this game. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna actually try to get the soft sand over there. I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna try to. I want to get a TM though, but I have to avoid this guy. Sand Tomb. Not a particularly useful TM, I feel. Okay, we're gonna go down there, avoid the Stunfisk, and Kabu is right around the corner. So yeah, he's facing those Team Yell grunts. Okay. So far we've been making good progress. So part number 4, we completed the grass gym. Part number 5, we completed the water gym. So I think we're on track actually. So I said like 4 minutes ago that we might exceed the 20-minute mark, but so far it looks like it's gonna be all good. So we're gonna run out of Galar Mine, and we're gonna stop at the Voodoo Drop-In for the night. This is the cargo from before, Pokejobs. Okay, so Pokejobs are things that you can get your Pokemon to do in the via the Rotomi, the Rodom computer in the Pokemon Center. You can send them on jobs and they'll get more experience. Over here we have a amulet coin, very useful because it increases our prize money. I think, yes, okay, so there's one more item here. Great Balls. Okay. I think there's actually one more thing I want to get over here. A bottle of PP up. Great. So it raises the power points of the Pokemon, of one of your Pokemon's moves. Now avoid him. Let's use Spike. Collect the feathers. Health Feather. Let's see. Over here we have Swift Feather. Over here we have a Genius Feather. And one more over here. Swift Feather. Okay, great. So then we're gonna go over to the Voodoo Drop In. And we're gonna rest for the night. Oh, actually, I think we're not gonna rest so quickly. We have, yes, Marnie. So we're gonna be battling Marnie and her Morpeko. Yep, and her gang shows up behind to cheer for her. So Pokemon Trainer Marnie. Croagunk. I don't think water moves work against Croagunk, so I am going to use U-turn. Let me use U-turn, see how that goes. I think it should still be a one-hit KO. So yes, one-hit KO. Pokemon 1 out of 3 down. Let's see what her second Pokemon is. Morpeko. Okay, that's not very surprising. U-turn again. And a good thing about U-turn is that if you only have one Pokemon in your entire party, then you don't really have to worry about actually U-turn. You could just attack and not U-turn. So it's pretty useful. Scraggy, I'm gonna use Snapshot. Yeah, and the music is awesome. The battle music. Okay, so that's the last battle for today, or at least in terms of the game. We're gonna get some rest, and we're going to head over to Motostoke Stadium. So yeah, overall, next morning. So overall, I think this playthrough is going so far so good. I was kind of expecting it to take like 8 hours. I'm not sure if it's really going to take 8 hours because I did try playing with a level 100 Pokemon before, up 2 Burn Heals there. But the thing is, I didn't start from the very beginning. So I only started like at the point of the wild area, and by that time it was already 1 hour 30 minutes in. So I keep clicking that. So I'm not sure if we're really gonna reach 8 hours of playtime in terms of beating the gym challenge, but I think 8 hours of playtime to beat the gym challenge, maybe I think we can do it in 6 to 7 hours, 6 hours maybe, in terms of beating the Champion Cup, and then maybe another 45 minutes to, I'm gonna save here, to beat the post game. So we are 2 hours and 5 minutes. Let's do this. Okay, we're gonna change into our uniform, and we're gonna be introduced to the gym challenge here in Motostoke Stadium. Motostoke Stadium is like, well, similarly to Hammerlock, it's one of the 2 larger and more detailed stadiums with a unique interior. Okay, so the Motostoke's gym challenge involves you either earning points. You have to earn 5 points, either by catching Pokemon in the grass or by defeating them. So catching gives you 2 points, and defeating gives you 1 point. So we're gonna catch all 3 because it's, I mean, makes it much easier, right? So let's go for this Vulpix. And you know, there is this semblance of sort of competition because the other side will try to damage you occasionally. So, but the thing is, the other side would never catch the Pokemon. So, you know, I mean, no harm done, right? You can just catch Pokemon and you're all good. So we have 2 out of 5 points here. got Vulpix into our Pokedex. And this is, I think... Let's see what we have here. Yeah, I was gonna say this is probably like one of the only times in the game where you're kinda encouraged to catch Pokemon. So landed. So we have a Sizzlipede here. I'm just gonna catch him with a Pokeball. Sizzlipede is kind of rare in terms of like, I think you can catch it on Route 3 if I'm not wrong. But okay, we got it. So that was really simple. 4 out of 5 points. And so Sizzlipede will be added to our Dex. And one more point of victory. Over here we have a Litwick, so let's catch this Litwick and be on our way. Oh, the gym trainer Chaka has a Sizzlipede as well. Just trying to catch this in a Pokeball. Man, okay, so I didn't catch it. Sizzlipede used Bite. Okay, this should help us actually. I thought the opponent was going to attack us. So this helps us catch the Pokemon. Or not. So one well, we still have one more chance to catch it. If not, you know, we're just gonna move on because I mean, we've come so far, so might as well catch it. If we can't, then it's fine. But it looks like we caught it. Okay, so 17 minutes. I would dedicate 3.5 minutes to the gym battle. So in fact, actually less because we are using a water type, and fire types are like super weak towards water types anyway. Okay, so yeah, blah blah blah. Let's go. So heading out onto the pitch. And this cutscene shows us adjusting our hair. And suddenly we look to the right and there's Kabu. Kabu, yeah. Okay, so he's gonna weirdly jog out to the field. And this is the first time we encounter a Gigantamax Pokemon. Well, used by our opponent. He has a Gigantamax Centiskorch. So it's gonna be nice to look at, but really easy to take down with a level 100 Pokemon. So blah blah blah, yada yada yada. And let's do this. Really like this gym battle music. It's so epic. Okay, so he has a Ninetales. We're gonna go with Snapshot. Not gonna Dynamax at all because, I mean, that just takes extra time. That bar went down so fast. It's like, yeah, it was hilarious. Arcanine, okay. So he's got Arcanine as his second Pokemon. I believe he only has 3 anyway, so we're already like a third way there, and now we're 2/3 way to victory. So yeah, it's kind of hilarious seeing how fast the bar goes all the way down. I mean, it's kind of expected that the bar will go down like all the way, but because, you know, fire types are 4 times weak to water, the game doesn't really have to. I mean, I'm not sure how much the game has to calculate, but it feels like it doesn't really have to calculate too much. It's just gonna go all the way down because, you know, come on, we're gonna win. So there we go. That is his Gigantamax Centiskorch. And level 27, but come on. Yeah, that's it for him. Okay, and there we have third gym match attained in a sense. Watch this little animation first. And there we go. So before the next part, I'll be putting the 3 fire Pokemon into my box, and then we'll continue with, of course, Inteleon alone to through the rest of the wild area, the North Wild area. up to the city of Hammerlock. So yeah, he's gonna give us the fire match. Yay! Awesome, so 3 out of 8. And we just exceeded 20 minutes, so perfectly fine. I'm gonna head out of the gym and I'll end up the video. So Hop's gonna come talk to us. Oh, and of course, we get some rewards. TM 30 Will-O-Wisp. So this one essentially allows you to burn your opponent. And the fire uniform. Okay, so now we're gonna head out to... I'm gonna end off the video shortly. I'm gonna go down to the entrance of Motostoke. Oh, Hop's gonna bring us to the entrance of Motostoke. So overall, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like, favorite, comment, etc. Keep right here on the Daily Porygonian. In part 7, of course, we'll head through the rest of the wall area up to Hammerlock. So Kabu as well as Nessa and Milo are going to say a little cringe, little sporty, cringy chant there. This is super cringy, but okay. So we take the encouragement and we continue with our journey. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Or wait, I think there is gonna be like a encounter right outside the city, so I'm just gonna let that go through first. So wall area. Yep, and Hammerlock's that way, so we'll be heading there shortly in the next video. And B comes along, so yeah, so he kind of taunts Hop, and then both of them go in battle, and then well, they're off. Okay, so yeah, that is the end of our video. See you guys later. Bye.